I am Wickramasekara, PhD student from the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering, University of Auckland, New Zealand. The title of our research is Exploring the Integration of Last Planner System, BIM and Construction Simulation. Content: Introduction, Research Method, Background, Interactions between BIM, LPS and Computer Simulation and Modeling, Linking BIM LPS with Computer Simulation and Modeling, Conclusions and Future Research. Introduction: Computer simulation and modeling is currently used as a powerful decision support tool in different domains such as manufacturing, healthcare, and the military. However, in construction, the adoption of computer simulation and modeling is significantly less compared to other domains. According to a recent systematic literature review, 14 barriers to adopting computer simulation and modeling within the construction domain have been recognized. These barriers occur due to the nature of construction projects, construction practitioners, simulation technology, and construction simulation research. Realizing the benefits of computer simulation within the construction domain, as in other domains, requires addressing these existing barriers. On the other hand, BIM creates a digital and data platform for increased collaboration between project participants. Also, LPS is a lean-based production planning and control system for construction projects. Its implementation helps to improve the reliability of planning as well as decrease the variability of the workflow. Therefore, it can be argued that if the implementation of computer simulation and modeling is linked with BIM and LPS, some of the barriers to adoption of computer simulation and modeling in construction could be alleviated. Accordingly, the aim of this research is to explore the possibility of developing a domain-specific computer simulation and modeling framework that integrates BIM LPS with computer simulation. Research method. Research method is review of the literature. The objective of this review is to review the existing links between BIM, LPS and computer simulation and modeling. The literature review was done using the Scopus database, keywords, last planner system, building information modeling, and computer simulation. Search criteria, title, abstract, keywords. Also, research materials were found using the backward and forward snowballing methods. Moreover, research profiles of key authors in the construction field were considered for selecting relevant resources. Next, background. Building information modeling is a modeling technology and associated set of processes to produce, communicate, and analyze building models. According to the literature review, although there are many BIM functions, 3D visualization, 4D scheduling, 5D cost estimation, and clash detection are the most popular BIM functions among BIM users. Next, the last planner system. Last planner system is a production planning and control system. Its implementation helps to improve the reliability of planning. There are 5 major components in LPS: master scheduling, phase scheduling, look-ahead planning, weekly work planning, and learning. Next, computer simulation and modeling. A simulation study typically involves 4 stages: conceptual modeling, model coding, experimentation, and implementation. This is a repetitive and iterative process. The simulation study starts with a real-world problem. For example, a problem may be selecting the best production plan for a construction project. Using computer simulation and modeling, the construction project can be run in the virtual environment with different production plans before starting the real project. Finally, we can select the best production plan and implement it in the real construction site. Next, Interaction between BIM, LPS and computer simulation. According to the literature in integrating LPS with BIM, we can understand that BIM has facilitated for better implementation of LPS. For example, according to this figure, we can see how different BIM functions such as 4D scheduling and clash detection are linked and facilitated at different stages of LPS. Next, LPS with computer simulation and modeling. According to the literature of linking LPS with computer simulation and modeling, we can understand that computer simulation and modeling has been used as a research method in LPS research. Also, some studies have shown that computer simulation and modeling can facilitate for better implementation of LPS. For example, according to this figure, LPS provides different types of inputs to the conceptual modeling phase of computer simulation and modeling, and the computer model facilitates for better implementation of LPS. Next, BIM with computer simulation and modeling. According to the literature of integrating BIM with CSM, we can understand that BIM has been used as an information repository for CSM. According to this figure, BIM is on the top left corner, DES or discrete event simulation, one of the paradigms of computer simulation, is on the bottom right corner. BIM provides different types of information such as quantity takeoff and cost estimation for the simulation model. Therefore, it is evident that there are explicit synergies between BIM, LPS and CSM with the potential for enhancing the overall productivity of construction operations. Also, no research has been yet undertaken to integrate BIM, LPS and CSM for better decision making in construction. Next, linking BIM LPS with computer simulation and modeling. Based on the literature, we developed a preliminary framework coupling BIM and LPS with CSM. Different colors represent different processes. Orange represents different phases in a construction project: conceptualization, initial design, detailed design, and construction. Green represents different stages of CSM: conceptual modeling, model development, experimentation, and understanding. Yellow represents major components of the last planner system: master scheduling, phase scheduling, look-ahead planning, and weekly work planning. Blue represents major BIM functions: maintaining a single source of information, 3D rendering, 4D scheduling, 5D cost estimation, and clash detection. This figure shows how these components can be linked, and all these relationships have been established based on the literature. Next, conclusions. This is a preliminary framework developed based on the literature. For further development of this framework, we propose 5 research questions. First, how can appropriate functions of BIM be selected for facilitating with simulation of construction operations? Next, how can suitable activities of LPS be selected for linking with the CSM? Next, at what stages of the CSM process should selected elements of BIM and LPS be incorporated? Then, how can the linkages between BIM and LPS be taken to develop a domain-specific CSM framework for construction? Finally, how can the development of a CSM framework that integrates BIM and LPS improve the use of CSM by construction practitioners? Next, future research. For further development of this framework, we will use the design science research methodology. Under design science research methodology, we will use serious game-based experimental environment. References. This is the end of the presentation. Thank you.